Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Sanja Bojic. I am an associate professor at the Faculty of Technical Sciences, University of Novi Sad. And today I will be talking about the logistics performance indicators in the ADRION region. Logistics Performance Index is an interactive tool created by the World Bank in 2007 with a aim to identify challenges and opportunities that face the countries worldwide and to help them to improve their performance. LPI is based on the feedback from the global freight forwarders and express carriers regarding the logistics friendliness of the countries in which they operate in, but supplemented with quantitative data on the performance of key components of the logistic chain. It provides average score for each country on the key 6 dimensions. The first one is the efficiency of the customs clearing processes, including required time, simplicity, predictability of custom formalities. The second one is the quality of transport infrastructure, including roads, railroads, ports, etc. The third one is the ease of arranging competitively priced shipments. The fourth is logistic competence and the quality of logistic services. The fifth is ability to track and trace consignments. And the last one, the sixth one, is the possibility for shipments to reach destination within the expected delivery time. Here you can see the world map with the marked score of LPI for each country in 2018. The darker the color, the better the LPI score is. So therefore it can be concluded that the North America, Western Europe, Southeast Asia and Australia have the best logistic performance, while the worst performance have the countries in Africa. All ADRION countries, except for Italy, belong to the countries with the middle level of logistic performance. Based on the LPI in 2018, that covered 160 countries worldwide and included almost 6,000 assessments made by the logistic professionals. The top 5 countries were Germany, Sweden, Belgium, Austria and Japan. Out of 160 ranked countries, ADRION countries are almost all in the first 80 ranked ones, neither one in the first 10, and only Italy in the first 20 ranked ones. This table shows you the LPI rank and score of ADRION countries in comparison to Germany, that is the best ranked country in the world. So you can see that Germany is number 1 with the LPI score 4.2, while Italy is 19th with a score 3.74 and Albania 88 with the LPI score 2.66. Now I will show you the change of performance of every ADRION country from 2007 to 2018. We can see that Italy moved from position 22 in 2007 to position 19th in 2018. Timelines, tracking and tracing, and infrastructure have the best scores. Italy showed some improvement in all 6 criteria, but the greatest improvement was in infrastructure. But we can see that customs need some further improvements. Slovenia moved from position 37 in 2007 to position 35 in 2018. Timelines and infrastructure have the best scores, but the worst performance was in tracking and tracing and international shipments. So this performance was even worse than in previous years. Greatest improvements was reached in customs, and there was a small decrease in logistic competence. Tracking and tracing would need some further improvements. Croatia moved from position 63 in 2007 to position 49 in 2018. Timelines has the best score. There was a significant improvement from 2007 to 2012 Unfortunately, since 2012, there was no significant improvement or significant progress in any of the key dimensions. The greatest improvement was in infrastructure and customs, but we could say that tracking and tracing and international shipments need some further improvements. Bosnia and Herzegovina moved from position 88 to position 72 in 2018. The best score has timelines. There was a significant improvement from 2007 to 2012. Unfortunately, since 2012 to 2018, there was no greater progress. The greatest improvement was in international shipments and timelines, but infrastructure and customs need further improvements. Serbia moved from position 115 in 2007 to the position 65 in 2018. Timelines has the best score. Unfortunately, as the previous countries, there was a significant improvement from 2007 until 2014, but since 2014 there was no greater progress. The most significant progress was made in the field of international shipments and timelines, but infrastructure and customs need further improvements. Montenegro, there is no LPI score for Montenegro in 2007 because Montenegro was in union with Serbia until 2006. So the first LPI measure for Montenegro is from 2010. And in 2010, Montenegro was on the position 121 and moved to position 77 in 2018. We can see that timeliness has the best score. There was the same as in Serbia. There was significant improvement until 2014, but since 2014 there was no greater progress. Significant improvement was in logistic competence, but the greatest improvement was in timeliness and significant in infrastructure. Unfortunately, infrastructure, customs, and tracking and tracing need further improvements. Albania moved from position 139 in 2007 to position 88 in 2018. The best score is in timeliness. Significant improvement until 2012, but since 2012 there is no greater progress. Greatest improvement was in timelines, tracking and tracing, and significant one in logistic competence, but infrastructure and customs still need some further improvements. Greece moved from position 29 in 2007 to position 42 in 2018. So we see that there is a decrease of performance since 2014 to 2018. Timeliness and international shipments have the best scores, but there was a decrease of performance in all criteria except in customs and international shipments. We could say that infrastructure and customs need further improvements. So we can see now what is the position of the ADRION countries in comparison to the rest of the world. Most of the ADRION countries are in the second quintile, recognized as the consistent performers, while only Italy reached top quintile, recognized as the logistically friendly country. Albania unfortunately stays a bit behind in a third quintile as a partial performer. As a conclusion, we could say that most of the ADRION countries still require construction and reconstruction of transport infrastructure, as well as simplifying and speeding up of custom procedures. But on the other side, all ADRION countries are well performing on timeliness. And we could also say that there is a relation between logistic competence and overall LPI, because we can say that the countries that are constantly improving their logistic competences have linear improvement of their overall LPI. And towards the future, according to the World Economic Forum, there are the following 8 mega trends that will drive the future of logistics. The first is a lack of logistic skills, unfortunately. Then the change of the global value chains, resilience, digital transformation, sustainability of supply chains, e-commerce, logistics infrastructure, and collaborative business models. Thank you very much for your attention. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask me.